Hi students, I'm going to show you how to make your outline on NoodleTools. So first off, this is the outline that I am talking about. This is the structure that we are going to follow. You have one that was printed off for you in class. It's also posted on Google Classroom, but I'm going to pull mine over to my other screen so you won't be able to see it. But this is where I'm getting the information from that I'm going to then use in NoodleTools. So you have your NoodleTools account open and you have clicked on your project. I'm going to use an example project that I made a few years ago because it has more note cards in it. It's going to take me all to the sources, but I want to go into the note cards in order to make the outline. So when you're on your note cards page, you're going to click this box that actually says outline, and it's going to give you this like tab over on the side, or it's going to give you a little like sub side, I guess, over there. You can move this if you want to make it larger or whatever. But we are going to change all of these names to follow the outline that I just showed you on Google Classroom. And so our very first like number one numeral is not going to be topic. It's going to be introduction paragraph. So you can do that by like double clicking on it, and then it will highlight the word to rename. And so ours is called introduction paragraph. And then if you click off of it, it will like save it for you. And then I automatically want to put like a subtopic here or whatever it says for letter A. In our outline, we are going to make this the personal connection story. And then I click off of it so that it saves. Now the hardest part is actually adding like more, I guess like columns or rows below it. So I can like highlight something in dark blue and then click this little plus sign and it says add a child or add a sibling. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which one you do. If it's a sibling, it means it's like of equal weight. It's going to give you like the letter B, which is perfect for us right now because this is going to be description, big idea. And then I click off of it to make sure that it saves it. If I were to add, as it says here, like a child, it's going to indent it or make it like a another specific, more specific subtopic of letter B. And that's not a big deal. Like I can always fix it. So I'm just going to put motivate the reader to care because that's my letter C according to my outline. But you can always just move them by highlighting it in dark blue and then using these arrows up here to actually move it over to the correct space. So that's why it doesn't really matter if you click like add a child, add a sibling, because you can just move them over. If you add too many, you can always just delete it right here. But you're just going to go through and keep adding according to our outline that was on Google Classroom. So for letter D, we have our claim. And we're right now just doing all these placeholders because eventually we're going to drag our information over to these specific titles, I guess. And then we're going to sort our note cards that way. So I'll just do one more just so you guys can see it. I'm going to add a sibling, but according to our outline, I don't actually need a letter E. I need a new paragraph so I can see a Roman numeral 2. I'm clicking on that to name this topic number 1. And this is our first body paragraph. And then underneath it, I'm going to add a child for letter A is our topic sentence, basically the claim of this paragraph. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to add a sibling of equal weight for letter B. I have introduced the credibility of the source. And you're just going to keep doing this. It's a little tedious. Oops, I kind of spelled some things wrong, but you can always go back and fix it later. Supporting detail as evidence. Okay, I'm going to pause there because I think you probably get the idea, but let us know if you have questions or need help.